Why get a pool? You already know the reasons. We're going to tell you all in this video, but it's time for you to take the plunge and get a pool. Here we go. Best memories that you have when you're a kid, I bet, were around a pool. Pools are memory magnets, and I want you to realize that if you get a pool for your people that you're close to, your family, your kids, your young ones, get a pool and build the memories, start building the memories. So why take the plunge? Well, ask a pool owner, any owner that you have, and they're gonna tell you it was the best investment of their life. I wanna let you know, from me, I took the plunge, I bought a pool. It was a big gulp moment. I like heavy gulps. It's a big investment, by the way, but who cares? At the end of it, many, many years later, best decision of my life to put in a pool because of the memories. I raised my kids around a pool. It was the best. My son, he was 2.5 years old when I put my pool in, and he learned very quickly to swim. I mean, we were very nervous, by the way, and rightfully so, to have such a young kid with the pool, but he picked it up so fast. He was like a little fish in the pool all summer long from that day forward. And it's his favorite thing. And now he's attracted to aquatic sports. He loves to dive. We love to sail as a family. And he loves being around the water because he was raised in his pool. But think about all of the other memories that you're going to be building with your family and your friends. By the way, a pool will attract all of your friends, your tribe, to your backyard. And that's what we all want, right? We want to have the memories at our house. We want to know where our kids are, and their friends are all coming to our house for those backyard pool moments. And by the way, all summer long, and if you live in a warm climate, it's probably all year long, you're going to be using the pool. So really, why not? Take the plunge, make the investment. It is a large dollar amount, but the investment of memories is, to me, a no-brainer. Lots of different reasons to own a pool. I'm sure you already know it's just the summertime hangout fun. But I was thinking of the confidence that a pool builds. This is maybe a little bit of an interesting one. But as a young one, as they're learning how to swim, and they learn how to swim at an early age and learn how to dive. You think about these movies and these moments of strong moments in people's lives. Oftentimes it was these first moments around the pool, learning how to take a swim. In fact, we happened to be watching a movie, a dive-in movie, by the way, is a cool thing. But we were watching a movie, just kind of hanging out with some friends the other day, and a young one, he had a life jacket out all day long. He had the best day, but after that life jacket came off with some adult supervision, he was learning how to swim in the pool, and what a great memory that was, not only for him, but for all of us who were watching that moment. And here it is on camera. But that's a very, very strong moment, and that he will remember probably for a long time. So you have that moment of a young one learning how to swim, but at all the age groups in our pool on that evening, think of the fun that they were having. In fact, they were having so much fun. You had the intermediate kids that were hanging out, talking, and they were playing instead of on their mobile devices, sitting in the shade. They were loving that pool time. You think of the slightly older ones, the teenagers. They were having chicken fights. They were enjoying those pool times, again, away from the mobile device, away from inside watching TV. They're outside, they're physical, they're enjoying those moments. And then look at us adults. It's a little bit funny, but we were swinging in the swings, watching the movie, having those moments around the pool is what attracts your tribe and attracts people and builds the memories. And I want you to have that, and that's the biggest reason to have it, is those pool moments that you're going to have that are automatic once you put a pool in. There will be no regrets. Is we are drawn as men, as women, as people to water. We want to be in water. So what do people do? They go to the local river, or they go to a lake, they go to the community pool, even the neighborhood pool, and it is absolutely jammed packed full of people. So how can you just like think about it, the peaceful feeling of having a pool in your backyard, your friends, your people, in your space. It's not overcrowded, everybody's having a great time, a great memory, and you're avoiding the disaster down at the local whatever, the local water, the watering hole. You are avoiding that, and I want you to have that for your space, and obviously build from there, and all the things that we've already talked about, the memories. But you're going to want to cool off, so you're going to have water, you're going to seek water. Why not just put the water in your own backyard? And another super popular thing is fitness in the water. Think about taking your laps and getting your workout in right outside of your house. You don't have to go to the local gym, and you're getting that aquatic exercise, and it's very easy on the joints. You're not hurting yourself by running on a treadmill, running on the road. You're getting the same fitness exercise, or even better, in your pool in your backyard. I want to say this too, you can swim against a Badoo or some of the other jets that have, so you can just have a fitness pool. It doesn't have to be a large, huge pool. You can do a small pool and just swim against the lap jets, and you have the same workout in a very small pool. And by the way, that pool can then be transformed into a hot tub during the wintertime. Another small pool that you can think of is a plunge pool. I love a plunge pool because it's really all season use. You're gonna wanna keep it nice and cool and refreshing, but if you have it right next to the hot tub like you see here, then when you get hot, take that cold plunge right next to it. Or all seasons, really this could be done in the dead of winter too. Guys are out there taking their plunge. It's very therapeutic, and it shocks your body, gives you that amazing revival, and puts your day on track. Plunge pool really does center you, and honestly, just having that cool water centers you. So think about it. If you can't afford a large pool, consider a small plunge pool. Lots of different kits you can buy for these as well. Now I want to talk a little bit about different styles of pools. Obviously you can do an in-ground pool. This is a free shape or free form in-ground pool. It's a gunite pool. A lot of pools are rectangular in shape. I'll let you decide what you like best. The nice thing about a rectangle is that you can do an auto cover. Push a button on the auto cover, and all of a sudden that is completely safe, and it's keeping the heat of the pool in. Another type of pool that you can get would be a fiberglass pool. Now the beautiful thing about a fiberglass pool is they can come in on a crane. So you basically crane in the fiberglass. It's a lot faster to do the construction of a fiberglass pool, and they're very nice. I would say they're almost, they would be considered on par with a gunite pool. Then you can also do a store-bought pool, the ones that you get at wherever, Costco. You can put them above ground and have a wonderful experience. In fact, my wife had an above ground pool and she loved it, and her house was the Magnet house with an above ground pool. Or you could do a swim spa. Now swim spas are amazing because you get the ability to have the pool. It is above ground, but a lot of times they have a hot tub in those versions as well. So you really do have the best of both worlds. Easy to cover a swim spa, a little bit less expensive by the way. And so consider it, but really I want you to get a pool. So think about all these different ways. Or by the way, you can do a little kiddie pool. Why not do a little kiddie pool? Here's my kids in my front yard in a kiddie pool. They had a great time until we invested in the pool that you see behind me. Another thing I want to say is good old-fashioned fun. Pools are just the best. In fact, when I was young, we did not have a pool, but guess what we tried to do as kids? We're like, who can we go? Where can we go for our pool? And we couldn't wait to have our dad come home to take us to a friend's house that had a pool. I remember we had our towel, we had our shorts, and we just couldn't wait to get over there, and we would play all day long in the pool. Everything you can imagine. I mean, Marco Polo, the fish out of water. We would have diving competitions. We'd have our parents grade us and say, hey, what is that, a 10 or is that a 9? And it was just good old-fashioned fun all day long. And of course, that's probably why you want the pool. By the way, I just want to say good old-fashioned fun. Dive-in movies are so fun. It's one of my favorites. I love floating and watching a movie and hanging out with family and friends. People are just playing, enjoying good old-fashioned fun. But the center of that, of course, is the pool. Another thing I want to say, the good old-fashioned fun, is the pool is a magnet for parties. So Party Central, in fact, we had a gender reveal party centered around the pool. Here's that footage. We had a baby shower that centered right next to the pool, lots of fun. We had graduation parties. We have all these different parties that are just the highlight of the party is the pool. And it's the hanging out, good old-fashioned fun. That's why you need a pool. I want to say this too, you might not like this, but you are going to be party central. So if you're a party person, get a pool, because everyone's going to be asking you to have the parties at your house and have the get-togethers at your house, because you have the star, and that is the pool. And think of the main reason you travel. You travel, you seek a pool. You're seeking a place to go and hang out with your family and friends around a pool. You think of like even a cruise ship, they have the pool. Think of the destination resort that you go to. It's all centered around the pool. That's what you can have in your own backyard. You can have the same experience, save all that money of traveling. Of course, you're going to be building the memories while you travel, but why not build the memories right outside your own house? So think about that. Weigh that, in fact, when you're thinking about that investment. It's going to increase your home value. You have your pool. It's going to increase the value, but it's also going to save a lot of vacation trips because you have the resort in your own backyard. Just think about that. It's another reason. Honestly, I didn't realize it until I put the pool in. We don't want to travel in the summer because we have the pool in our backyard. We want to experience that time, so we save that travel until the winter time. So think about that. It will save you money without traveling. Anyways, long story short is pools are great. People are pool crazy right now. There's a lot of pool contractors in my market that there's just too many people desiring pools. If you're thinking about getting a pool, get going. You might want to get the design going right now. Make sure you have all the ideas figured out. By the way, we'd love to help you with your pool backyard design. Of course, please look at what we can do. We design tons of backyards with pools, so at least consider us. But you also want to get to a contractor and get some money put down on that pool, because it might be a year or more. I don't want to intimidate you, but that's what some of these pool contractors are so busy. So think about that. So why get a pool? Well, watch this next video because I'm taking a plunge. I'm out of here.
I thought I was going to do a backflip.
Woo! Get a pool! So nice and relieved.
Wow, that did not cool you off.